I got pregnant by a homeless man I met at a gas station.
Yeah, of course you did.
So about a few months ago, I was at a gas station late night after work when this guy approached me. I could tell that he was homeless by the clothes that he was wearing, but he didn't look homeless in a way. Like his face, this sounds bad, but basically he was like too good looking to be homeless.
He's homeless. He's got no money. He's wearing homeless kind of clothes, but he's too good looking to be homeless. Surely.
He approached me and he didn't ask me for money. He just asked me if I could give him a ride to a bus stop like a few blocks away.
Okay. Simple request. Hey, I'm homeless. I don't need your money. Could you give me a lift down to the bus stop? Yes. You had one job. How did you go from, can you give me a lift to the bus stop to, oh, now I'm carrying this guy's kid?
At first, I was obviously like really hesitant, but he seemed really normal, like really polite. I guess just like down on his luck. So I said yes.
Down on his luck. Huh. I think he got lucky.
And during that short drive, we just started talking, like really talking. And I use Astra Daily to give me some guidance. It's an astrology app that gives you life advice based on your birth chart. And the interesting thing is that the day that I met him, I went on the daily horoscope feature on there like I always do. And it basically told me that I was at a point in my life where I had to embrace the unpredictable energy that was coming my way.
You see, I'm not one to read my daily horoscope. This woman's taken it a little bit too far. You know, if you read your daily horoscope and it's like, oh, you're going to meet some stranger, somebody new's going to come into your life, that could mean anything. It doesn't literally mean pick up a homeless guy from a petrol station and end up having the dude's kid. Call me old-fashioned.
So, it was another reason for me to let go and just enjoy the moment.
Your horoscope told you to do it. Well, that makes sense.
So before I dropped him off, I asked him if he wanted to get some food because I genuinely just didn't want the conversation to end. We ended up sitting in my car, eating food and just talking for hours. Like I was really liking him and it's really hard for me to connect to people. And we were talking for hours and long story short, one thing led to another and we ended up doing it in my car.
Ah, how classy. One thing led to another and, long story short, we ended up doing it in the back seat of my car. Very classy.
After that, I saw him about like 3 other times. And we only stopped seeing each other because eventually he told me that he had found a job finally. But it was...
Okay, found a job. That's it. I can't see you anymore. I only date homeless guys because that's what my horoscope tells me I should be doing. What's this I'm hearing? You got a job? Yeah, we're done. Next homeless guy. You're not my type anymore. Can't be with a guy who's got a job.
But it was an hour away from where I lived, so basically we couldn't see each other anymore. But then months passed, I forgot about him, never contacted him again, and out of nowhere, I realized my period had been gone for way too long. I'd been stressed with work, exhausted all the time, and somehow I just brushed it all off. So I finally took a test, and it was positive. I remember literally staring at that test in silence because there was only one person that this baby could be of.
Congratulations. I guess.
I basically know it's his for a fact and I contacted him. I was expecting the worst reaction possible, obviously. I was just expecting him to honestly hang up on me and disappear.
Okay, so the dude's homeless, but he does have a mobile phone. Oh, that's right. He's got a job now. Hence the phone.
But no, it was quite the opposite. He got extremely emotional. He started crying on the phone calls saying, oh my God, it's always been my dream to become a father. It was kind of relieving to see his reaction, but this is definitely not how I imagined my life would go.
Yeah, I don't imagine too many people would imagine that this is the way their life goes. They go to a gas station, their horoscope says, oh, you're going to run into somebody new and exciting, so they hook up with some homeless guy. And then, long story short, we end up doing it in the backseat of my car. Next thing you're pregnant. No, I guess a lot of people probably don't see their life playing out that way. But hey, you do you.
Somehow, out of a random night at a gas station, I ended up finding the father of my child.
Well, that's a happy little story, isn't it? Something to tell the grandkids. Oh, how did you and Pop meet? Oh, it's such a long story. I don't want to bore you with all the details. Oh, all right. Well, I was reading my horoscope. I was at a gas station. You wouldn't know it to look at him because he's a good-looking guy, but your granddad was homeless. He didn't want money. He just wanted me to take him to the bus stop. We ended up doing it in the back seat of the car, and then along came your mum. And the rest is history. Here you are. Oh, what a lovely little story. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Oh,